When you were walking out, it seems like people were pretty intense. How is that right now, just walking away from the octagon?
Oh yeah, it was intense. You know, I kind of got carried away in the post-fight interview because, you know, they were yelling at me. I had my adrenaline up, so I fired back, and it was just all fun. But I guess they took it serious, so they were throwing beer cans at me and stuff on the way out. They had to rush me out. But I'm good. Everything's fine.
Was it scary though? Like, you seem to be taking it in stride, but...
No, I honestly, I was telling my brother, like, I wasn't nervous at all when I got in there, and I was nervous before this trip, you know, like, envisioning everything. I was like, man, Brazil, I'm fighting Yuri, this is going to be crazy, but once I got here and I settled in, I got in the cage, like, I felt at home. I was like, this is nothing, like, I'm having fun, you know, and it was an amazing experience.
Are you surprised that with such an early finish over a ranked guy in your UFC debut?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm surprised and I'm not surprised. I believe in myself, you know, like I believed I belonged here a while ago, but, you know, I took a few losses early in my career and I bounced back. I hit a mental switch and I said, that's it, like, no more losing. Like, I got to take this to the top. This is my dream. So, you know, when I came here, I knew, you know, I was motivated by the fact that Yuri's number 13 in the world. And I want to put myself in a spot to fight a top 10 guy right away. I'm 30 years old. I want to fight the best guys right now, you know.
You have plans to fight in Brazil again?
I would love to fight in Brazil again. Yeah, this was a cool experience. You know, I went to see the Christ statue, and that was amazing views over there. So I had a good time.
Brian, he did say, building up to this fight, that, you know, he expected someone ranked higher, and he wasn't happy with the guy that they chose to match him up with. Do you think he underestimated you?
You know, I had that thought in my head. I thought maybe he's taking me lightly a little bit. You know, it was a short notice fight as well, so I don't know if maybe that had to do with it too. But, you know, he came out strong. You know, he hurt me with a body kick, and I had to put my poker face on. And, you know, once I started getting in my groove, I showed him that, you know, I'm not going to respect you. Like, I'm going to come forward, and I think he saw that. And then, you know, he went for a shot. I think he thought maybe he would get me in the jiu-jitsu area, and he's a black belt. And, you know, I submitted a black belt here. It feels amazing.
I'm sorry. You riled up the crowd, and then you started yelling at the mic. So did you notice, like, okay, this is an opportunity to make my case, to state my case, you know, use this to my advantage?
Yeah, I was like, you know, I heard them chanting, I heard them booing, and I kind of fired back, but I was like, man, I shouldn't have done that, because now Dana White can't hear me while I'm talking, asking for that 50 G's, you know? Because they were so loud that I was like, does anyone even hear what I'm saying? Because what I was saying in my post-fight interview was so important, you know, I want them to know what I want. So, you know, I beat number 13, numbers don't lie, give me a top 10 guy, you know, that's what I want to do.
If you get this money, what are you going to do with it?
Well, I gotta take my girlfriend out somewhere. I first come first. You know, it's hard to deal with fighters. It's a pain in the ass. Like, I'm always irritated, you know, cutting weight and everything. I can't go out. I'm always staying home. So that would be the first thing. But I save my money. You know, I'm trying to move out of my parents' house. I'm 30. It kind of sucks.
Can you break down the guillotine? Was there anything unique about it, or you caught him?
No, you know, it's one of my strengths, and I felt him go for the shot. He left his neck out, and it's kind of like in the scramble position. You know, he was trying to keep me down. I was getting up. I was pulling my legs out from underneath him, but he kept driving forward, so he kind of put himself in. And once I had it, I locked it in tight. I knew it was over. You know, that's my go-to move. So.
Were you surprised? Of course, you were confident you were going to win, but were you surprised how fast you were able to submit?
I was surprised only because the way that I had it, like, I'm pretty much an expert with that one move, you know, like, that's my thing. So, like, the way that I felt it, I was like, I don't know if I have it all the way, you know. It was kind of under his chin, but it was like, it wasn't under his neck. But the way I squeezed, I think, was why he tapped so quick. You know, I had like a tight squeeze, and I think that got him. I was surprised it was that fast, though, you know.
You look like you surprised the ref. You were screaming at him, or?
I had to tell the ref twice because he didn't see the first tap. I don't think. I was like, he's tapping, you know. Like, I didn't want to let go, but I was like, the fight's over, let's go, you know. I think the second time I said it, he stepped in.
You mentioned the Long Island card. Next month. Is that your plan right now?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I'm 30 years old. I want to stay active. I want to be the Donald Cerrone of the bantamweight division. You know, I want to keep getting fights, make as much money as I can, and, you know, see what I could do at, you know, in the top 10. I think I should fight at home. You know, I came to Brazil. I did them a favor. You know, I fought their hometown guy. He's number 13. Give me someone in my hometown.
So this this card in 6 weeks. Your plan now is just take a week or two with your girlfriend and then start a training camp again.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not one to veer off the path, you know. I keep my diet clean, I keep my training, you know, I train twice a day. I don't really, even on vacation, I'm like up early in the morning while my girlfriend's sleeping, going for runs and stuff like that. So, you know, I'll be ready.
You mentioned you want the Sharks, you want to go straight to the top 10. Do you have any names, any people in particular?
No, you know, I was going to try to single someone out because I think that's the best way, you know, to get what you want. But I just want a top 10 guy because I think that's the next step. You know, I beat 13. Like I said, the numbers are the numbers. You know, I'm 13 now, right? I mean, I guess that's how it works. I don't know, but I just want a top 10 guy and keep moving forward. You know, I have a 4-fight deal right now, so let's get those 4 fights and let's be in title contention.
Well, you had someone in mind.
You know, I was not so much specific. There was a few guys, but I was thinking maybe bring Brazil to Long Island.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting warmer. Getting warmer.
I don't know. I don't want to call someone out that's not ready. Is John Lineker's jaw okay, or is he still, you know?
He's actually gonna be here today, I think, in the media room.
I wouldn't mind John Lineker in Long Island if he's ready.
What about him interesting you?
Just the fact that he's in the top 10, you know, he's a good fighter. He comes to fight, he comes forward. I think my style matches up well with him. You know, he's just kind of like a one-dimensional style where he just wants to take your head off, come forward, hard body shots. But he lost to Dillashaw last. You know, I think if I could finish him, which Dillashaw couldn't, that makes a big statement.
And now you have proven that no one else is gonna overlook you now.
Exactly. Yeah, no one could overlook me now. Now I'm here. They're gonna hear the boom now. Bomba.